just said it, yeah. 1, 2, 2. Repeat is good.
Good afternoon. Please rise if you are able for our national anthem, brought to us by the St. Joseph's University Sharks. Kindly remain standing for the invocation delivered by our campus minister, Sister Marie Mackey.
Good afternoon. Today we celebrate you, your unique gifts and talents as individuals and as a class. And while every graduation is unique, your claim to fame as a member of the class of 2025 is a trifecta of sorts. This year we also celebrate the 375th founding of the Sisters of St. Joseph in Le Puy, France. In addition, 2025 is also a Jubilee year initiated by our recently departed Pope Francis, who called us to be pilgrims of hope. And just 2 weeks ago, the world watched in amazement as a new Pope was elected, and he was an American. What a perfect storm of positivity. These significant events that mark 2025 align with a common message. That message is an invitation to all of us to engage in actions rooted in love and service, and to address social injustices, especially toward the most vulnerable. It is a call to reorient our lives, recognizing that hope is not mere optimism, but an insistence on seeking the good for all people, and an invitation to spiritual depth and community. And so we pray, Creator God, let us be inspired by those who have gone before us. Empower our graduates to be visionaries, problem solvers, and peacemakers. Give them the courage to fan the flame of hope that you have given us. Let their fire ignite a spark in others. May they be a model of our patron, St. Joseph, in humility, perseverance, and justice. Amen.
You may be seated. Welcome, graduates, family, friends, to the 106th Annual St. Joseph's Commencement Celebration. I'm Dr. Barry, and I serve as Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. On behalf of myself, our faculty, staff, and administrators, I am pleased to stand before you to provide salutations and to congratulate our graduates on such a remarkable achievement. As we celebrate the achievements of our graduates today, let us take a moment to honor the incredible contributions of our faculty. Their dedication to the pursuit of knowledge, their commitment to academic excellence, and their passion for teaching has helped shape this graduating class. Thank you, faculty, for your work. Graduates, as you embark on your new chapter, remember to cherish the memories you have made. Stay curious. Continue to pursue your dreams with passion and determination. Congratulations, class of 2025. It is now my pleasure to introduce the president of St. Joseph's University, Dr. Donald R. Baumgarten.
Thank you, Provost Barry. Class of 2025, congratulations. Let us also thank those who made this journey possible and give our parents, grandparents, and other family members a round of applause. And one more time, let's not forget our faculty and staff and show appreciation with applause to them. We have a special treat today, a celebration of you, but also of the Sisters of St. Joseph's 375th anniversary. This will include some words from one of our longtime, I won't say how long, Josephite faculty member, Sister Grace Rowland. Because of this, I will keep my words to you brief. I was not present at graduation when I received my undergraduate degree. I did not feel connected to my university. I can't tell you what the president of my university said at commencement because I wasn't even there. I can't even remember the name of the president of my university when I graduated. Later, in graduate school, I was an unwilling participant at graduation. As a faculty member, I felt that while the students were celebrated, the role that professors had played in their accomplishment was somehow neglected. I sat through those ceremonies more as an observer than a participant. I don't remember anything the speakers had to say or who they were. But over time, my views changed, and now I have a very different attitude. Now I do see the point of commencement, and now I do feel very connected to the event. So what brought about this change? Changing jobs. I changed from state schools to Jesuit universities. I worked at 3. And that transformed my perspective, moving from a job to a sense of vocation, beginning very gradually to see God in all things. It started in my many years with the Jesuit universities and has carried on after my decision to come here. I gradually became aware, watching the role models of the priests and the sisters, as well as the caring faculty and staff I worked with, that my role as an educator was really more than just a job, and that I had been given a vocation. And most importantly, following that vocation gave me far greater joy, lasting joy, than any worldly ambitions connected to fame or fortune. Although when I arrived at St. Joseph's, I did not know much about the history of the sisters, I recognized immediately that there were very close connections between their view of education and that of my previous schools. The Sisters of St. Joseph encouraged me to continue on my own journey and to live from the place of one desire, where God and you dream the same dream. That's Maxim 18 from the 100 Maxims of the Jesuit Jean-Pierre Médaille, written 375 years ago to assist the sisters and help guide them on their journey. So today, I urge all of us to meditate on that important maxim. I urge all of us to dream the same dream that God dreams for us as we move through life. Students, as wonderful as your university years have been, you are now prepared for even more wonderful years. However, you will have to make serious decisions. You will have overwhelming challenges. It is my hope you will ask that question repeatedly. Is my dream the same dream that God dreams for me? When you have those tough moments. When faced with a hard decision, ask yourself, which choice brings me closer to God? Follow that guide. Make that your personal maxim, and you will always prevail, and you will always succeed. What choice brings me closer to God? Today, listen carefully to what Sister Grace has to say. Remember what you have learned from your time with us, and know that you live in our hearts and are now a part of a wonderful tradition of service and commitment to making this world a better place. Congratulations to all of you for your fantastic effort. I congratulate you in advance for the tremendous impact and for the good that you will have on the world going forward. Thank you.
Thank you, President Baumgarten. At this time, we will take a moment to honor the extraordinary legacy and enduring impact of the Sisters of St. Joseph.
Today, we celebrate the sisters. We celebrate their 375th anniversary. All of us have a sense of gratitude for what they have done for all of us and what they continue to do through their teaching, through their service, through their support of our wonderful university.
First of all, I'd like to say the sisters rock. It's amazing 375 years ago, the efforts of 6 women has grown an institution worldwide.
I thank the sisters almost every day because they were my mentors.
The Sisters of St. Joseph, they've left, if you will, their imprimatur here.
The DNA of their founding vision can be seen in each and every one of the students who are graduating today.
We have an obligation to serve others.
Reaching out to the dear neighbor.
Unifying love and caring for each other and making the world a better place.
The generosity and kindness that you find in the halls are all very much thanks to the influence of the Sisters of St. Joseph.
They opened schools, they opened hospitals, they cared for orphans. They did literally whatever needed to be done.
When I think about 375 years ago and the conditions in France really matching what's happening in our own world, and the sisters really just stood up and said, we can do something about this.
It began in a small town in France called Le Puy. 6 women who were ranging from ages 15 to over 40. Only one of them could read and write. Humble, not wealthy, not aristocratic.
It is their spirit and their commitment to social justice, to human rights, and to respect all human beings.
6 of our sisters were guillotined on the public square in Le Puy, and we thought it was all over. Fortunately, one of the sisters, she was in a cave preparing to die the next day, and the word came that Robespierre had been killed the day before, the terror was over, and everyone could leave prison and go home. And they came to the United States, and from there, they spread out over the whole country. And as I said, the Sisters of St. Joseph are now at virtually every continent. We have had doctors, we have teachers, we have lawyers, we have people who work in prison, we have social workers. Every form of human endeavor is part of our history.
It is absolutely amazing to consider the founding of St. Joseph's in 1916 to respond to the needs of young women of that time.
The sisters really initially started St. Joseph's College for the sake of women who did not have opportunities.
And the first 12 girls who came were called the 12 Apostles.
From that humble beginning, turned it into a university.
And the rest is history. And all of the different things that they have done has just been amazing.
They were your teachers, they were your counselors, they were your friends, and it's embedded in who I am now. They made a profound impact upon my life and the life of my family.
We are basically a group of women who want a society that is just, that is compassionate, that when what you really dream and believe in is threatened, what you would be empowered to do.
Knowing that that's gone before inspires us to continue that work.
You, class of 2025, really have an important role to play in continuing that legacy.
To recognize that each and every one of us have the power to make a difference.
It takes faith, it takes courage, it takes willingness to take risks, and above all, it takes love.
It is now my honor to invite President Baumgarten back to the podium for the presentation of the Trustees Award.
The Trustees Award represents one of the highest honors bestowed by St. Joseph's University, New York Board of Trustees. This prestigious recognition celebrates individuals and organizations who have made extraordinary contributions to the university, society at large, or the advancement of academic knowledge. This year's Trustee Award honors the Sisters of St. Joseph, Brentwood, New York. The Sisters of St. Joseph, Brentwood, New York are the founders of St. Joseph's University, New York, then known as St. Joseph's College for Women. Since opening its doors in 1916, the congregation has created a lasting legacy that has taken our institution from a single building with 12 students in Clinton Hill, Brooklyn, to a university with global influence that is home to over 3,800 students across 2 campuses and programs with over 48,000 alumni worldwide. The sisters' dedication to St. Joseph's continues today, serving us as professors, administrators, committee, and board members. Their vision upholds the university's core mission and reinforces its 5 pillars: integrity, intellectual rigor, spiritual depth, social responsibility, and service. Proclamations of congratulations on this occasion have been received from Bishop Robert Brennan of the Diocese of Brooklyn, Patchogue Mayor Paul Pontieri, State Assembly Member Farah Soufant-Forrest, Brooklyn District 57, Congresswoman Nicole Maliotakis, Brooklyn 11th Congressional District, New York City Council Speaker Adrian Adams, Suffolk County Executive Edward Romaine, Brookhaven Town Supervisor Dan Panico, New York State Assemblyman Doug Smith, also a graduate of St. Joseph's, New York State Assemblyman Jarrett Gandolfo, United States Congressman Nick LaLota, and United States Congressman Hakeem Jeffries. Our 375th anniversary of their order's founding, and in recognition of their enduring legacy, extraordinary efforts, and profound influence in the fields of education, ecology, justice, and spirituality, we are proud to present the 2025 Trustees Award to the Sisters of St. Joseph, Brentwood, New York.
accept this tremendous honor on behalf of Sister Tisa Fitzgerald, our president, and all Sisters of St. Joseph, especially those wonderful sister educators who have been part of St. Joseph's College since it was founded by our sisters in Brooklyn in 1916. Beginning with a mere 12 students, the college is now known as St. Joseph's University, with 2 campuses and a combined graduate and undergraduate student body of close to 4,000. And here we are at the 106th graduation, your graduation. As Sisters of St. Joseph, we have a mission statement which reads in part, "We are called to give full expression to our giftedness as women in the church, revealing God's love and responding with courage and fidelity by undertaking whatever ministries may best bring about the union which is our purpose." My ministry for more than 50 years has been as an educator, having taught primary and intermediate grades, high school, and since 1981, college students at St. Joseph's. Teaching is my passion, and today, as we celebrate and congratulate you, the members of the class of 2025, I challenge you to find your passion and use your gifts. And you all have gifts and talents and abilities that make you who you are. And we, the faculty and administration, we celebrate your uniqueness, and we thank you for the contribution you have made to St. Joseph's University. In many ways, you're not even aware of. You give our school vitality, its spark, its energy, sense of purpose and mission. Intellectual growth is a lifelong endeavor. You need to be open, to explore, to experience, to treasure all the opportunities that challenge you to live as St. Joseph's University motto, esse non videre, to be and not to seem, to live with integrity and social responsibility, to be the change you wish to see in the world. Let yours be the healing voice in today's troubled world. Whatever you choose to do, wherever your career path takes you, remember, the struggles along the way are only meant to shape you for your purpose. You have earned this degree. Think of it as a ticket to change the world. Your education is a dress rehearsal for a life that is yours to lead. I hope the experiences you have had at St. Joseph's and the relationships you have formed serve as an inspiration in your professional and personal life. As I reflect on the way I have lived out my passion, I challenge you to find your own passion, to believe in yourself. I am sure you all know of Dr. Seuss, the children's author. In his book, Oh, the Places You'll Go, he wrote, "Today you are you. That is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you." Congratulations, and may God bless you and your family and all those you love. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Grace, for your thoughtful reflections. We now arrive at the most anticipated moment of today's celebration, the conferral of degrees. To preside over this portion of the ceremony, I invite Dr. Mary Ellen Freely, Vice Chair of the Board of Trustees, to the podium.
I know this is the moment you've really been waiting for. On behalf of the trustees of St. Joseph's University, New York, Pursuant to the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the State of New York, and on the recommendation of the faculty, I hereby confer on the members of the graduating class who have completed the courses of study and satisfied the requirements prescribed therefor, the degrees of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Master of Arts, and Master of Science as appropriate. The next part is the most important part. With all the privileges, honors, and immunities thereunto appertaining. I always wanted to say those words. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Freely. As we continue our celebration, we invite you to reflect on the journey of our graduates through a special video presentation honoring the class of 2025. Readers, will you please take your places as the names of each graduate will be called upon the conclusion of the video. Graduates, please take direction from our ushers who will direct you to the stage. Guests, we ask that you hold your applause until all graduates have crossed the stage. Thank you.
As a collective, we are just such a strong and determined class.
You've gone through very difficult times, high school and then entering college during this COVID, this epidemic.
We see these challenges, but instead of just being sad, we think about the actions we can take.
You are the ones that will continue to inspire all of us because you've learned how to do things that we didn't know we would ever teach you.
You guys were all successful, you all finished, and congratulations.
It's like the beginning of a new chapter.
I can't wait to see how your life has continued to evolve.
We're excited to go out into the world, make our mark,
and show everybody how great we are.
Never forget to be global citizens and be engaged in the world.
Caroline is emblematic of all of you in the class of 2025. She gives of herself.
I've been able to prove to myself that I can do things that I didn't think were possible, and that's all because I went here.
Caroline is #1 in the class, but she is also #1 in a million other little things every day.
As long as you put in that hard work, determination, and love, you're able to accomplish anything.
Each and every person sitting here today is capable of extraordinary things. Your path is yours, and if you follow your heart and hold on to what inspires you, it will be the right one.
Yashal's work, it was a deep humanity and caring for other people and trying to understand what it means to be alive.
St. Joseph's and the experiences I had here just made me a fully rounded human being.
I have no doubt that she's going to make a difference in people's lives.
I always say it's like my second home and I'm going to come back as a professor. So
I think she's going to represent the best of St. Joseph tradition.
If there's one thing our time at St. Joseph's has taught us, it's that learning doesn't end with a diploma. It's a lifelong quest.
Tonight, Colleen, we recognize you.
Thank you for the trust, the lessons, and the unforgettable years. It has truly been an honor.
Madison has made a lasting impact on the university community.
I'm accepting this award on behalf of the entire class.
You've astounded your professors. You make us proud. Go out and achieve whatever you set your mind to.
Think of the school's mission, esse non videre, to be, not to seem.
Is what it means to be a graduate of St. Joseph's University.
It takes faith, it takes courage, and above all, it takes love.
I want to thank you for all that you've done to inspire me to be a person of hope.
The torch is passed to you.
You will make a difference, and I know that because you're from St. Joseph's. You will be part of our family forever. Congratulations to you, to your families. Celebrate, enjoy, and I hope to see you again soon.
Congratulations, class of 2025.
Congratulations to the class of 2025.
We are so happy for you.
Congratulations, class of 2025.
Congratulations of class of 2025.
Congratulations of the class for 2025 at St. Joseph's University.
Congratulations to the class of 25. We're very proud of you.
Congratulations, class of 2025. We did it! 2025! Congrats!
Congratulations, class of 2025.
We did it! Class of 25 on 3! 1, 2, 3! Class of 25!
As the graduates line up to have their names called, I want everybody to remember that if a name is mispronounced or a Latin honor is said wrong, that means nothing but good luck and blessings. Kate F. Paget. Caitlin Ann Rhodes. Hannah Cynthia Karras. Madison Frescagna, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Genesis Lee. Jacob M. Smith, summa cum laude. Kai Vincent Senazar. Madison Rose Perillo. Juliana Iglialoro. Alexandra Nicholson, summa cum laude. Stephanie Chirino. Michael T. Bruno. Catherine Rose Nelson. Edward Hernandez. Elaine Booge. Haley Jennifer Over, cum laude. Kristen Alexa Bliss. Sophia Rose Mangagna, cum laude. Sydney Marie Evans. Emma J. Sacco, cum laude. Gianna Gita Aiello. Megan Gagnon. Courtney Rose Denali, cum laude. Jessica R. Chambry, summa cum laude. Layla Olivia Zivkovic, summa cum laude. Anna Lynn Fitzgerald, magna cum laude. Victoria Sophia Puglisi. Emily Rose Martin, cum laude. Elizabeth Grace Legani, cum laude. Paige Oralia Boland, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Francis Dowd, summa cum laude. Jalen Ariel Grego. Thomas Michael Hennessy, summa cum laude. Faith E. Laliberte. Kaylin Rodriguez, summa cum laude. Amanda Ann Menini. Julia Lorraine Rocha. Victoria Joe Panizo, summa cum laude. Michael James Gardner, magna cum laude. Jessica Marie Angelou, summa cum laude. Douglas J. Paler, magna cum laude. Caitlin Jean Weiss, summa cum laude. Sean T. Schneeberg. Blair Alana Elsky, summa cum laude. Christopher Perez. Chloe Noel Anthony. Ryan H. Grace Chandra Dunn. Michael E. Diaz. Amy C. Mata. Justin Thomas Biordi. Evelina Borowski. magna cum laude.
John Joseph Murioni.
Joanna Lynn Higgins.
Allison Alessandra Cabanillas.
Jordan Lamont Crosby, magna cum laude.
Nicole Amanda Oriana.
Erin A. Daney, cum laude.
Daniel Lee Anderson, summa cum laude.
Jacqueline Doreen Dolan.
Anna Fulton, summa cum laude.
Tyler J. Cooney.
Juliana C. Patino, summa cum laude.
Joshua D. Dannenberg, magna cum laude.
Alexandra Nicole Battagrande.
Jenna N. Herman.
Rebecca Ann Lewis.
Brooke Lynn Maddox.
Emily Elizabeth Farrell, summa cum laude.
Allison J. Gonzalez.
Isabel Catherine Tiemann, summa cum laude.
Mariella Colombo, cum laude.
Emma Ann Cole, summa cum laude.
Pietro Colombo.
Marissa Francesca Ippolito.
Ryan Konchowski.
Amanda Rose Kaminsky, summa cum laude.
Melanie Ann Aguilera.
Desire M. Williams, magna cum laude.
Angelica Marisol Martinez.
Luna Franca Montanino, magna cum laude.
Gavin D. Antos, summa cum laude.
Mackenzie L. Cheney.
Peyton Mackenzie Klein, magna cum laude.
Caitlin Jeanette Vieira.
Juliana Kelton, summa cum laude.
Haley Melissa McCall.
Kayla Hope Polizzi, cum laude.
Hope Patricia Mari, summa cum laude.
Emily Ellen Medina, magna cum laude.
Samantha Maria Patrizio, summa cum laude.
Jessica Lynn Feisler, summa cum laude.
Juliana Ray Monaco.
Gianna Angelina Locerto, summa cum laude.
Alexa Victoria Alano.
Taylor Marie Corsiak, summa cum laude.
Jenna Nicole Lima, summa cum laude.
Patrick Finnegan Hessian.
Carly Christina Boss.
Michael J. Taco.
Nicole Elisa Donia, summa cum laude.
Maria Elena Tuza.
Jasmine Lane Naib Jones, summa cum laude.
Jake R. Busby.
Dylan Anthony Glazer.
Sydney Alexandra Coliata.
Brianna Lynn Puglia.
Kristen Marie Alexopoulos.
Julia Renee Waxman.
Jennifer Lobiando, summa cum laude.
Isabella Ashley Rapp, cum laude.
Amanda Rose Segovia, summa cum laude.
Samantha Bagliava, summa cum laude.
Chiara Isabella Tufano, summa cum laude.
Deanna Ray Lagala, magna cum laude.
Kiernan James Rue.
Lillian Dan.
Anna Gladys Fuentes.
Esposito, summa cum laude.
Sean Robert McCourt.
Diana Norte, magna cum laude.
Austin P. Fahey, summa cum laude.
Kayla Eve Ryan, summa cum laude.
Andrew J. Dressler.
Nicholas James Ferreira.
Nicholas Matthew Rivas.
Christopher R. Connors, cum laude.
Sophia Bell Spielman, summa cum laude.
Anthony Stephen Paolillo, summa cum laude.
Brianna Denmead.
John Padraig, summa laude.
Jasmine M. Garcia.
Samantha Ryan Smith.
Courtney Lynn Hidalgo, cum laude.
Nicholas Warren Oken.
Dylan Anthony D'Ambrosio, magna cum laude.
Elena Ashley Maston.
Nicholas Cristaldo, cum laude.
Alyssa J. Tifferman.
Anthony Frank Longo.
Kylie Ann O'Connor, magna cum laude.
Levine Mott.
Ashley N. Meyer, cum laude.
Jacob W. Morales, magna cum laude.
Jake Michael McKenna.
Emily Summer Graziano, magna cum laude.
Anthony A. Pagliari.
Kira R. Carlo, magna cum laude.
Amanda Gebler.
Christopher Brian Scott.
Leslie Maricela Escalante.
Glenda L. Guevara.
John M. Wells.
James Joseph Lundeman Jr.
Olivia Patricia Cicilline.
Jessica Anderson.
Hayden Joy Reese.
Stephen P. Rickfeller.
Patricia Kuglis.
Carissa M. Lucarelli.
Isabella Heck.
Gia Marie Piazza.
Antonella Roberta Tirani, magna cum laude.
Madison Jean Miller, cum laude.
Amanda Hope Luxman, magna cum laude.
Kathleen McDermott, summa cum laude.
Michaela Dalalia Ali.
Emily Rose Adrian.
Daniel Theodore Diamond Jr.
Ashley Marie Rosario.
Vanessa Nativity Suarez, magna cum laude.
Gianna M. Alfano, magna cum laude.
Kaylee Randazzo.
Olivia Fusito.
Teresa Ann Constantine.
Colleen Bridget Egan, cum laude.
Melissa Villa Asensio.
Francesca Ann Rossi, summa cum laude.
Carolina Elizabeth Ricano.
Isabella L. Spaventa, cum laude.
Elena Paige Castaneda.
Talia Jolie Giordano.
Elena's magna cum laude. Trista Marlon Buck, summa cum laude.
Jacqueline Nicole Timpone.
Victoria Rose Johansson, cum laude.
Taylor Caitlin Wojcik. summa cum laude.
Daniela Marie Graffio, summa cum laude.
Charlotte Mackenzie Salagi.
Madeline Maureen York, magna cum laude.
Reed Madison Sherbini.
Sophia Lauren Parada, summa cum laude.
Aiden Patrick Morris.
Tara Catherine Mirabel, summa cum laude.
Zachary Mason Papa.
Jillian K. Leahy, magna cum laude.
Dean Moriali.
Lisa Lee Angeles.
Michael Joseph Marino.
Maria Brockman.
Olivia Grace Mislinski, summa cum laude.
Samantha L. Limehouse.
Anthony John Consalzio.
Jessica L. Marmelstein.
Jessica Lynn Clanfall, magna cum laude.
Haley E. Palermo.
Gabrielle Marie Agro.
Maya Nicole Mangano.
Megan Bonash.
Emma Carol Brush.
Sophia Bacatifuco, cum laude.
Gabriela Eliana Agosia.
Kevin E. Cruz.
Moran A. Pellich.
Angela Sophia Sencados.
Antonia Rose Grimaldi.
Diana T. Salvador.
Amanda Brooke Shabarasi.
Lydia J. Gallo, cum laude.
Alexander James McGovern.
Ashley S. Matute.
Julia Maureen Harrigan.
Megan Alyssa Diaz.
Carla Bailey Kuntz.
Kelly Rose Bellucci, summa cum laude.
Olivia Suzanne Elliott.
Larissa Hope Fay.
Jennifer Lynn Padula.
Amber A. Bryce.
Angelina M. Morocco.
Gabriella Reese Velorio, summa cum laude.
Julia Grace Jackson.
Emma Victoria Budress, magna cum laude.
Sophia Renee Nelson, summa cum laude.
Ali Claire Jedlicka.
Gina Alexis Diamataris, cum laude.
Kaylin Eva Chichester, cum laude.
Gianna Cara Bruno.
Peter J. Majowski, summa cum laude.
Emily Iris Brouillette.
Thomas Edward Weber, cum laude.
Danielle Warren Press, summa cum laude.
Lucas S. Sear, summa cum laude.
Kyla Michelle Bunker, cum laude.
Kristen Elizabeth DeGiorgio.
Tanya M. DeVito.
Alyssa Marie Fuad, magna cum laude.
Michaela A. Niesel, cum laude.
Jaden A. Nicholson.
Tiffany Kathleen Henry, magna cum laude.
Danielle Bourne.
William Arthur Brennan.
Sophia Michelle Clark, summa cum laude.
Olivia M. Ferrara, summa cum laude.
Emma Marie Ely.
Isabella G. Gemelch.
Brianna Rose Calabretta.
Ana Lucia Mestas.
Lauren Nicole Calabretta, cum laude.
Jessica Marie Aniello.
Bethany Grace Fanning.
Camilla Salish Marlene.
Tiffany Michelle Chacon Figueroa.
Juliana Pinavarez.
Sarah Maria Ramirez.
Lauren Eileen McGee.
Krista Newman.
Zoe David Prailo.
Christina M. Simpelis.
Gianna M. Napo.
Serena Lee Brevenich.
Victoria A. Resinello, magna cum laude.
Sophia Bella Schiavone, magna cum laude.
Tamara Fardella.
Emily Ann Hughes.
Rose Ruth Jenna.
Jenna Lynn Engley.
John Patrick Owenberg.
Olivia N. Marino.
Nicholas Hunter Allen, magna cum laude.
Tina Marie Anna Petruno, magna cum laude.
Kelly N. Recha, summa cum laude.
I'm Mary McGlone, summa cum laude.
Julia Louisa Goebbels, summa cum laude.
Rebecca Kate Jurgens, summa cum laude.
Emma Claire Fury, summa cum laude.
Antonino Rupoli.
Diana M. Koss, summa cum laude.
Sebastiana Bartolotta.
Jalen Daniela Munoz Galindo, magna cum laude.
Giuseppe Vitali.
Ava Nicole Macario.
Giancarlo Bononi.
Abigail Ruth Bone.
Sunel A. Rosario.
Angelina Diana Portelli.
Karina Tenaro, magna cum laude.
Joy Schwang Vitsky.
Deirdre Ann Carney.
Jacqueline Stephanie Wolf, magna cum laude.
Ryan Philip Esposito, summa cum laude.
Tyler James Anderson, magna cum laude.
Anthony Thomas Loicano, cum laude.
Thomas James Gillard.
Robert A. DiFiore.
Jonna Teresa Paletta, magna cum laude.
Carly A. Lonegro, cum laude.
Emily M. Valsamedis.
Gianna Maria Carly Edwards.
Brendan Thomas Barrett, summa cum laude.
Felicia Marie Barriaros.
Catherine Kelly.
Hannah Janelle Green.
Michaela Isabella Freed.
Haley Paige Clancy.
Grace Margaret Kennedy.
Lena L. Ford.
Ariana Mosquilla Nunez.
Isabella Agnes Sierra, cum laude.
Catherine Mary Cardello, summa cum laude.
Emma Jean Kelly, summa cum laude.
Yasal Jalil, summa cum laude.
Vanessa Stabile, summa cum laude.
Minu Jugjali.
Caitlin Ashley Raby, magna cum laude.
Garima Lamsal.
Thomas Anthony Bell.
Mike Flores.
Nicholas Tadas Nemikas.
Tariq Belma.
Catherine Gonzalez.
Trinidad Melissa McCoy, summa cum laude.
Alexandra P. Pizzera.
Matea Rose Diaz, summa cum laude.
Casey Tyler Pascal.
Larissa Ann Mistretta, magna cum laude.
Sarah R. Legowski.
Jada Bianca Rodriguez.
Jessica Columbus.
Emily Ann Riboni.
Alyssa Faith Cazzola, summa cum laude.
Alicia R. Lozito, summa cum laude.
Allison Nicole Virgilio.
Erica J. Craig.
Marissa Newell.
Mary K. Crowley, cum laude.
Faith Ann Marie Flood.
Alexa Marissa Zumpol, summa cum laude.
Grace L. Martin.
Raven Lee McGorty.
Vanessa Henriquez, cum laude.
Allison Taylor Shuley, magna cum laude.
David Vieira.
Samantha Brooke Chason.
Mario Anthony Decina.
Kieran Lamorisseri.
Gianna Marie Cesario.
Jada Bries Augustus.
Sophia Isabel Board.
George A. Espinoza.
Chesley M. Liavano.
Escan Gamir.
Giselle Melendez Argueta.
Prem Prasad Sitaula.
Veronica M. Heinrich.
Parak Bikram Shah, cum laude.
Gabrielle E. Carter.
Dennis Patrick O'Donoghue, cum laude.
Jade B. McMaster.
Caitlin M. Caravano.
Diane Vivian Gendron.
Jordan L. Trinsack,
Julian Nicolo Berman.
cum laude. Emily Bernadette Barrett, summa cum laude.
Jaden Tracy Pollock.
Hamna Irfan, summa cum laude.
Kate Elizabeth Stannis.
Tilon Mark Figaro.
Alexandra Queen Lawrence.
Juan Jose Uceda.
Michelle Rodriguez.
Aiden Joshua Quinton Johnson.
Isabella Rose Stragi.
Emma Catherine Dempsey, magna cum laude.
Sarah Guzman.
Sarah May Delaney, summa cum laude.
Pamela Vasquez.
Anguelina Balsacer.
Paul P. Abraham.
Shelia Wood, magna cum laude.
Vanetta Simone Fraser Campbell.
Caitlin M. Benkert.
Jesley Mariel Alvarado.
Patrick Rowley, Jr.
Itea J. Brown.
Ms. Duri Shewar.
Rashane Sharice Allen, magna cum laude.
Quentin Lawrence Hurley, cum laude.
James Levon Wilson.
Brian John Esposito, summa cum laude.
Albert Jr. Urena.
Christopher Jude Ferrara.
Amanda Nicole Henderson, summa cum laude.
Anthony Justin Vitalino, Jr., summa cum laude.
Gabriella Rose Gordon.
Salvatore Anthony Bellino, magna cum laude.
Caitlin June McGookian.
Ryan R. Ochapinti.
Annabelle Cando.
Alexandria Giovannina Pappas.
Christina Urena.
Salma M. Kassem.
Janice M. Johnson.
Christopher Owen Klein.
James R. DePace.
Zoe Teresa Smith, cum laude.
Johnny Argueta.
Carolyn Marie O'Day, summa cum laude.
Gavin Vincent Gebhard.
Pamela Cole.
Francia Judith Compere.
Ryan T. Christensen.
Nicholas S. Martinez.
Gabriela Laviano, magna cum laude.
Natalie Renee Malandrino.
Amanda Laviano.
Alexandra Marjorie Schelling, summa cum laude.
Anthony Michael Studioso, Jr.
Mallory Sloan Teplitz, magna cum laude.
Acuna Sinorum, cum laude.
Mark Anthony Rossi.
Aiden Joseph Indelicato.
Stephanie Rose DeMarco, summa cum laude.
Mackenzie Hudson House.
Ariana Nicole Cubero, magna cum laude.
Elizabeth D. Young.
Christopher M. Williams.
Sanjay S. Stanley.
Victor J. Nazi, cum laude.
Anna Chen.
Frank J. Rivera.
Eloisa Alcaraz.
Alexander Macheras.
Teresia L. Hilu.
Magnolia Indelia O'Brien, cum laude.
Ofa Rafalov, magna cum laude.
John Oliveras.
Tennille S. Gould.
Hannah Jean O'Sullivan.
Norma Moreno.
Jonathan Pete Arenas.
Kelly Lynn McNevin.
Stefano Antonio Corda, magna cum laude.
Suli Lagarde.
Jack T. Prendergast, cum laude.
Tomel Atia Blake, magna cum laude.
P.J. Tobin.
Bianca Moreno.
Valerie Content.
Micaiah Silva Oyola, magna cum laude.
Michelle Lugo.
Hannah Marie Falvey.
Heidi Jeanette Aleman Betancourt, summa cum laude.
Rachel Lauren Lombardo.
Francesca Sarah Vaccaro.
Jaden Helen Barlow.
Martina Nicole Ergo.
Amelia Elizabeth Larkin.
Alex Sebastian Helfamp Calderon.
Michael F. Nolan.
Alec Ray Altre Tabata.
Corinne R. Bremner.
Justin Scott Turner, summa cum laude.
Nikki Rose Schiabica.
Ryan Michael Schultz.
Riley Paige Pafitis.
Arturo E. Franco.
Julia Grace Drago, cum laude.
Mustafa Ayman Seber.
Sophia Jane Kuhn.
Christine Marie Salvatore.
Isabella Rose Kuhn, summa cum laude.
Alexa Paredes.
Annabella Cataldi, magna cum laude.
Candy Vanessa Dakers.
Hardra Suehal.
Rachel Aliyama Sharian.
Ava Elizabeth Coolin.
Sharnique Monia Richardson.
Shannon Crow.
Diana Noah Lefevre.
Kira Marie Javino.
Rihanna Deandra Hamilton.
Brianna Jasmine Simpkins.
Shayla A. Jenkins.
Sierra Desmoni Yada Munoz.
Ashley Morgan Downs.
Hunter Edward Byrne, magna cum laude.
Mark E. Charles.
Nicholas Ryan McBride, magna cum laude.
Gina Marie de Blasio.
Generoso Fiorio De Vito.
Kimberly Marie Horn.
Kaylin Daniela Fuentes Melendez.
Peter Thomas Manger.
Alexa Susan Coletta.
Jordan C. Ramlogan.
Juliana Grace Moore.
Michael Anthony DiFilippo.
Victoria Rose Butera.
Anselmo Antonia Joya.
Giovanna Marie Micheli.
John Patrick Kelly.
Jake Michael Hunsucker.
Christopher Lewis Perry.
Luke V. Lamello.
James Dylan Maggio.
Dayanara E. Gutierrez.
Dante Pascual Morabito.
Ryan Matthew Bendelson, summa cum laude.
Peter Nicholas Modena.
Cassandra Davies, summa cum laude.
Enzo James Ditta, summa cum laude.
Sean Christopher Flood.
Brendan Michael Ising.
Gaetano Giffone, cum laude.
Christopher T. Letieri.
Ryan Alexander Nieves.
Kevin James Houlihan, cum laude.
Emily Finezia.
Naho Gamado.
Silvana Bianculi.
Tyler P. Ryan.
Nicole Elizabeth Frederick.
Hunter J. Reineking.
Shannon Noel Lyons.
Mia Rose Frazita.
Brianna Ashley Miller.
Cassidy Brooke Photos, cum laude.
Emily Mary Picciello.
Moira Ann Nolan.
Emily Elizabeth Fernandez, magna cum laude.
Victoria Rose Leonardi.
Nicole Dean.
Sarah Elaine Furno.
Kevin Coy Lee.
Ashley Poalo Matuti Kalai, magna cum laude.
Kalechi Egbuzium.
Caitlin Adriana Schauka.
Milber Osvaldo Afaro.
Paige P. Conklin.
Jacqueline Oneida Ruiz.
Louis D. Capricino.
Stephanie Ann Matula.
Fernando Luis Rivera.
Emma Madison D'Antonio.
Daisy Hernandez.
Jennifer Lynn Maldonado, magna cum laude.
Mohammed Kaisim.
Natalia Lisette Hoya.
Farida Turek Mohammed Hassan Ali, magna cum laude.
Bethany Denali Perez.
Noor Nasser.
Kayla Marie Garduno.
Angel Xavier Herrera.
Vicky Lynn.
Candice Veronica Aragon.
Laquan Shaikis Wilson.
Ariel Mercedes Valente.
Lauren Elizabeth Vanderkamp.
Carolyn Allison Lynch.
Olivia R. Martinez.
Haley Herman.
Victoria Marie Militano, summa cum laude.
Juliana Marjorie Torres.
Maya Elise O'Neill Davis.
Trinity Alexis Wallace.
Lumni Velovic.
Anastasios T. Krasas.
Orquídea Mejia.
Mustafa Ozgul Sat.
Shanika Springer Bourne.
Shane Gregory Muller, cum laude.
Nathaniel Richard Bina.
Mercedes Lynn Cardello, cum laude.
Megan Helene Porter.
Miriam Ann Grace Jean Baptiste.
Jessica Fernanda Navarro.
Brenda Silvert.
Caitlin McManus.
Amanda Rose Gentili.
Tyler Pasquale Lawrence.
Janine S. Getz.
Kathleen Sonia Idrovo.
Anahi Alvarez Bonilla.
John Von Wecken.
Kaylin O. Centers.
Christopher John Berardino.
Makisha Rosaline Charles.
Samantha R. Forenbach.
Kayla Colazzo.
Matthew F. Quinn.
Mandy Vina Bagwandine, magna cum laude.
Kiera Nicole Paliata.
Kayla A. Once.
Craig Jonathan Giacone.
Kimberly Giselle Arizaga.
Nico Antonio Palladino.
Jasmine K. Thompson.
Michael Dario DeMeo.
Christopher Monti.
Robert A. Bertoncini.
Isaiah Trevon Mehan Christian.
Giovanni Anthony Lozzi, cum laude.
Joseph Michael Cascini.
Alvaro Matthew Alvarez.
Brendan B. Booth.
Darius Philip Freeman.
Laura Elizabeth Mills.
Joshua David Bryan.
Katie Michelle Gomez.
Anthony C. Randall, magna cum laude.
Canosa Rayshan Nataya Victor.
Ajay Samsundar, summa cum laude.
Vanessa Barroso.
Anthony Dwayne Powell.
Jennifer Ann Cariola.
Tiana Stavoren.
Charity Emerline Joseph.
John M. Martinez.
Stephanie Alvarez.
Francis Chicas.
Geneva Rose Fischetti.
Logan Nathaniel Hofgard.
Rashida Diana Jeffrey, summa cum laude.
Robert G. Hoffman.
Stephanie Etienne.
Timothy C. Montick.
Brian Michael Serra.
Laura R. Desmond.
Helen Q. cum laude.
Camille Tess Montanas, summa cum laude.
Vanessa Ann Laporte.
Jessica Alyssa Leach.
Ravoya Hem, magna cum laude.
Rebecca Ann O'Day.
Rabin Singh, magna cum laude.
Shayla Marie Veloso, magna cum laude.
Siddhartha K.C., magna cum laude.
Kadeen K. Kingston.
Rohit Khadka.
Marima Gasovic.
Hessel Shrethra.
Shante Renee Murray.
Ashin Dahal.
Victoria Selena Singh.
Utkarsh Rayahamadaji.
Sheeshi Filzame.
Kashitsis Rizal.
Karina Lazarevsky, cum laude.
Donald Walter.
Brianna Marie Reza.
Tanya Rodriguez.
Kyle Renzo Heman Gatiano, cum laude.
Caroline Cartagena.
Thomas Ciatis.
Diamond Navia Asturias Vivi.
Omar A. Hawash.
Jesselyn de Los Angeles Rocano.
Andrew Leonardo Gonzalez, cum laude.
Sharon Sanchez Summers.
Julia M. Flood.
Tijan Arslan.
Phoebe Elizabeth McCann.
Zania Catherine Rutledge.
Isaac Ricardo Cajas.
Christine May Castillo.
Christopher Arthur Bennett.
Monique Ellis Richards.
Amelia R. Cassidy, magna cum laude.
Mehmet Keskin.
Jennifer M. Marrero Johnson, cum laude.
Alessandra M. Melendez.
Reagan Marie Toscano.
Ashley E. Badamo.
Joseph Casey Jr.
Kate M. Gilligan.
Caitlin Marie Kwasny.
Matthew E. McLeod.
Ariana Sole Ramos.
Prince A. Watson.
Janet Pren, cum laude.
Maria Dolores Jara.
Sunny Lee Farrell Fortis.
Melissa Lisbeth Castro.
Vincenzo Bufalino.
Julia Katarzina Subek.
Eric Stephen Vera.
Crystal White.
Ariana Daniela Muy Lopez.
Brianna Nicole Anderson.
Asma Alima Hossein.
Ayobami O. Makinde.
Jasmine Marilyn Herrera.
Ibrahim Ahmad.
Samantha Lynn Varone.
Hassan Nasir Bhatti.
Caitlin Rose Liebman.
Stuart W. Cadman Penarata, cum laude.
Kate Elizabeth Andrews.
Marcelina Vasquez Diaz.
Samantha Christine Tolan.
Mario R. Fernandez Jr.
Amy Romeo.
Zuri B. Fernandez.
Amanda Totoro.
Evelyn Perez.
Alyssa Lynn Lissandro.
Smriti Karki summa cum laude.
Lindsay Dora Sicardi.
Andrew James Padell.
Julia Simpson.
Daniel J. Esposito.
Clyde G. Barton.
Nathaniel David Volano.
Rose Marie Oliviero.
Gregory M. Falco.
Rihanna Joanne Diamond.
Christopher Lawrence Dash.
Claire Elizabeth Messina.
Anissa Aliyah Hanif.
Eileen C. Conway.
Jaliza Marie Burns.
Julia E. Paragallo,
Cynthia M. Carson,
Linda Strickland,
Larissa May Schatt,
Cara E. Lagala,
Ciara Nicole Studioso,
Stephanie T. Nisi,
Jennifer Mitrano,
Mia Nasia Martinez,
Jacqueline Lee Montserrat,
Kate Yanza,
Janice Lynn Dominguez,
Danielle Pahowicz,
Alyssa M. Simone,
Brooke Marie Skyon,
Molly Rose Gittleman,
Victoria Cully,
Melissa A. Toscano,
Lisa Nicole Wilson,
Brittany Shania Thomas,
Ayana Wesley,
Chrissia A. Guevara,
Katie A. Foster,
Angela Avelicus,
Kyle T. Cobb,
Madison Rose Schutte,
Jane V. Gandiosi,
Jamie L. Gutadro,
Shanae Marie Harris,
Mara McDaniels,
Amy J. Castiglia,
Matthew Ryan McDaniels,
Bernice Mensah,
Elizabeth Kate Longo,
Alexis P. Fordyce,
Michelle Santina Howard,
Jayanti Tripathi,
Jason Regina,
Jocelyn Suganthi Paul,
Jemima Desroches,
Gabrielle N. Policelli,
Noeme D. Jamie,
Bernadette Chaplin Swope,
Ruxar Cameron,
Mina Irfan,
Alexandra Catherine Keene,
Neelam Pokarel,
Benjamin George Thomas,
Sachi Monsión,
Stevenson Carrera,
Primrose Cassandra Wolski,
Tatiana Pizinova,
Sabine Goose,
Caitlin Aliana Budrum,
Tati Pierre Paul,
Christine M. Pullman,
Jason Ryan Vargas,
Gianna Marie Gordon,
Fiza Ahmad,
Riley Catherine Murphy,
Inelsi Espinal,
Joseph Gennaro Marcelino Jr.,
Rika Jean-Charles,
Richard M. Gooden,
Eleazar Asiama Okiere,
Julia A. Boyd,
James Germain Mojica,
Brooke A. Gannon,
Eber Pedro Paivas,
Stephanie Nicole Philippe,
Mohammed Arib Yassin,
Nicole Marie Abate,
Merveus M. Pierre-Louis,
Ariana Rose Heinch,
Natasha S. Davis,
Jacqueline Grace Mariano.
Kainat Khan.
Nia Walsh.
Gina M. Odierno.
Leandra Fernandez.
Elizabeth J. Kunek.
Alexis Cintron.
Samantha K. Bacon.
Deborah Rose Messier.
Rachel Marie Guzowski.
Heather B. Bowman.
Nicole A. Alvarez.
Mackenzie Lee Minder.
Bruno Francino.
Robin Washington Trotman.
Karina Janet Flores.
Nicholas John Garzilli.
Ryan Charles Caton.
Melissa Ann Newman.
Antoinette Baston.
Jill Casey.
Sarah Elizabeth Forster.
Anthony Dominic Scarpantonio.
Caitlin Nicole Riordan.
Sabrina Marie Rutin.
Samantha J. Paterno.
Nicholas James Little.
Marthing Jaquette.
Melanie Rose Menino.
Mina Grace Cunanan Aquino.
Beatrice Concha.
Michelle Ann Ward.
Godsey George.
Widlin W. Celestin.
Viola Ann Backer.
Talisa Elizabeth Westford.
Melanie Apple Butero.
Jennifer Lopez.
Tara Ann Ryder.
Shantasha M. Motley.
Sydney Noel Carvano.
Tyler Ralph Knowles.
Abigail Sophia Mortensen.
James D. Brandt.
Shannon Marie Dodenhoff.
Jordan Jackson.
Cameron Ann Lepresnieri.
Jamie Van Weel.
Kaylee Marie Grossman.
Barry Limberopoulos.
Lindsay Ryan Merrow.
Alexa Ray McGraw.
Kristen Elizabeth Allo.
Ashley Marie O'Neill.
Sophia Kristen Lozinski.
Mariah Ann Pringle.
Julia Rose DiFiore.
Parvani Dejinka Sejour.
Emily Teresa McCrelly.
Jeanette Lee Luciano.
Shantia Jackson.
Victoria E. Wallace.
Elisabetta Rosa Malagna.
Jessica Simpson.
Gabrielle Rivera.
Isabella Novelli. Virginia Victoria Mulligan. Katharina Chiara Casilano. Amani Mothana. Kayla S. Foreman. Isabella R. Calabrese. Serena Koo. Ana Luisa Pontes.
Will the graduates please stand, if you are able? Please stand. As a sign of the achievement of earning your degree, will you please turn your tassel to the other side of your academic cap as the last sign of degree completion. Congratulations.
Congratulations, and you may be seated. Settle down, we're almost there. Congratulations once again to the class of 2025. What a tremendous moment for you all. And now listen closely. We are now proud to call you all alumni. Alumni of St. Joseph's University, New York. Please welcome Dr. Latoya Ogier, a proud graduate and a member of our Board of Trustees, and she is going to deliver our alumni address.
Good afternoon, graduates. My name is Latoya Ogier, class of 2012, and again in 2018 because I love St. Joe's so much. I'm also a board member of the Board of Trustees since 2023. It's my honor to bring you congratulations and greetings from the St. Joseph's University, New York alumni community. Today marks not an ending, but a beautiful beginning. It's your transition from students to proud alumni of St. Joseph's University, New York. As you join our powerful network of over 48,000 alumni worldwide, remember that your connection to St. Joe's doesn't end with this ceremony. It evolves. The community that supported you through study sessions, celebrated your achievements, provided opportunities, and challenged you to grow is now yours to help shape for future generations. Stay connected, attend our alumni events, mentor current students, and join and connect with our St. Joseph New York Connect, or even follow us on social media. Your experiences and insights are invaluable, and we want to continue to hear from you. Give back when you can, whether it's through time, talent, or your treasure. Every contribution strengthens our community and enhances the value of your degree. Speaking of giving back, you may have seen many today wearing a green honor cord. This is our philanthropy cord. This new tradition at St. Joe's celebrates graduating seniors who made a donation this year. Many chose to support the Student Emergency Fund, directly impacting other students in need. Would all participants in the Senior Giving Program please stand to be recognized? Together, you have raised more than $4,000. Thank you to everyone who helped to make this year's Senior Giving Program such a remarkable success. In closing, please remember that the most important aspect to being a St. Joseph, New York alumni community is to carry the St. Joseph's University spirit and pride with you. Our alumni change lives in boardrooms, in classrooms, hospitals, courtrooms, and communities worldwide. You now join their ranks, and we can't wait to see what you will do. Graduates, the St. Joseph's Alumni Committee isn't just a network, it's your forever home. Congratulations and welcome to our family.
Thank you, Dr. Auger, for your inspiring words and your continued dedication to St. Joseph's University. I now invite Sister Helen Carney to the podium. Please rise if you are able for our benediction.
God of all life, you are with us on this historic day for the graduates, for St. Joseph's University, and for the Sisters of St. Joseph. Because of your unfailing love and inspiration, we have been empowered to become our best selves. We are aware that, blessed by the opportunities provided here at St. Joseph's University, each one of us is challenged to use our gifts and talents to create a society where hospitality, compassion, and justice overcome exclusion, poverty, and violence for the sake of our dear neighbor. Inspired by the founding Sisters of St. Joseph, everyone at this unique university is urged to carry on the mission of the congregation founded 375 years ago in France. Responding to the stirrings of the Spirit, the early sisters went out to the neighborhood torn by poverty, domination, and fear, and they used their talents to meet the needs of the people. Initially in France and then in the United States, they founded ministries to meet the needs of the times, including the foundation of St. Joseph's College for Women, now St. Joseph's University. You, honored graduates, like those early sisters, are pioneers, using your education, talents, and abilities in the diverse fields of education, medicine, social service, technology, law, and the arts to bring others to understand their self-worth and their responsibility to create a society where all are one. We thank God for the opportunities we have had here at St. Joseph's. We thank God for the dedicated faculty and staff who have been there for all, for our president, Donald Baumgarten, the administration and trustees who work tirelessly to keep St. Joseph's faithful to its mission of empowerment. Bless all here, our alum, our benefactors, and all who share in the spirit of St. Joseph's University. We ask that we always be aware of God's unfailing presence and guidance as we go forth from this place and commit to be our best selves for the sake of others. We leave this joyous celebration with confidence, determination, hope, and trust, knowing deep within ourselves, nothing is impossible with God. Amen.
Congratulations to our graduates, and thank you for attending today's ceremony. This concludes the 2025 commencement exercises. Thank you.